Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. We are Polar, the new expansion Evil Genius, and we are in our new expansion Icy Lair. We are still in tutorial land, but coming to the end of it, we need to interrogate this guy for some reason. I think this is the game teaching us how intel works. But other than that, we're just trying to get through these few objectives. Really? Who the hell walked by the objective? I mean the trap. Weird.
Being a clever technician is
oh, finally we get the archive. Oh, and I bet when we get the social minions, we'll get the morale booster. So it is good to run through these just so we have those rooms available. Let's put them near the front because the archive and the morale booster break room that I always forget the name of, I believe they're safe rooms. That is, they don't trigger heat. So it's okay to have them near the front of the base. And as I mentioned at the end of the last episode,
teach your minions everything they need to know about the world and how it works.
Right.
Greed is good, and so on.
Sure. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I do have plans that I always do when it comes to the end game, but we're not quite there yet. So until we get there, just gonna kind of make everything look a little jumbled and disorganized, but that will be fixed as we proceed and continue. I was just redundant. Still settling into my recording session, folks.
New main objective available.
Fantastic. Your technicians will ensure that all of your technical doohickeys stay in perfect working order. Collect the completed side story to continue your world domination.
Will do. You sound like me. Once again, my power is below 10, which means we're going to have to expand our power grid in a moment. Let's get the cash to do so.
The one in the apron. What is it you do around here?
Me? I repair things, prevent breakages, turn things off and on again.
Oh, good. We need someone to keep the lair in good working order. If you come across any corpses, just don't turn them back on. I like them that way.
Great.
Our lair is getting busy. Just one more side story to go.
And I think Polar's lair is actually having an effect on me. I'm starting to get chilly. I need my socks and my bathrobe. Okay, I am a much warmer PyroFalkon. Let's indeed hit that final side story. And then that'll basically take us out of the tutorial.
Another group of agents? Can't a genius with a dubious criminal past purchase an exotic lair in peace anymore?
It's probably all the helicopters. They'll be wondering what we're doing out here.
That is why I chose this location. It has the perfect cover operation, even if it is abandoned.
Yes, a casino and a massive iceberg. That should have been enough of a disguise.
I think the problem is that it's abandoned, boss. Not many people visit an abandoned... anything.
For once you make a good point. Very well. Hire some staff, dress them well, teach them to cheat at roulette.
Alright.
Many objectives require you to send different
Yeah,
types
you've
of
said this
minions to
4
run
times by
special
now, buddy.
schemes.
I got
Let's
it.
go to
Alright,
the
going
world
here would be
stage to
bad
get
because it's
started.
about to get shut down by
One
heat.
of the highlighted
This is the
schemes
perfect
is near one
place.
of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
But before we actually do what we need to do, let's expand our power grid. So I think 4 generators should be enough for now? Hopefully? I really want to group these a little bit closer together too, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Stop messing, Pyro. It's fine.
Your minions have
Oh, we
kidnapped
got
a
them already.
specialist.
Good.
Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
One of my earlier Pyro pro tips from the previous run is one of the first things you should do is sell all the crap in your abandoned casino, because that is all these are here for, to sell and get a few $1,000s extra. I haven't done it yet because we haven't needed to get the casino operational, and we already have enough money from running the schemes that I haven't really made it a priority. But once in the next part, probably, when the game starts telling me how to get the casino operational, I'm going to have to sell them regardless. But we'll get there when we get there. Right now, the only thing that's important is getting my power grid established, or expanded, and getting that valet interrogated. Thinking back to the last episode, I also contradicted myself like 3 times about whether to have the tutorial or not. As annoying as this is...
How to build new training furniture.
Yeah. Finish talking.
Build the new item in your training room.
Because as bit of an annoyance as the tutorial guy is, it does give me some earlier ways to get things going, you know, money-wise, and also, I'll just have to move those, and also, it helps guide me when I forget what to do. Plus we get additional voice acting, right? And that can't be a bad thing, because the voices are part of the reason this game is so fun, in my opinion. Alright, let's move these over here. And then, oops, we expand out the room type a wee bit. Now that we have Diggy-Doo level 1. And now,
Scientists have discovered something.
we just need to do a little bit of this. And then expand this out a little bit more again. Okay, that should be good enough for now. And confirm. After I clear all my alerts. There we go. Having 2 additional broadcast strength is helpful here too. Let's see what we got. Level 2 criminal networks, big screen. Heated criminal networks builds more slowly. Yes, that's very handy.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
It'll be fine, Karen. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, we have 2 free. Let's see. Alright, so the last time I played, I think the second biggest money generator is South America. Let's see, that's the blue luchador guy.
Head to the minion training screen to request some advanced minions.
I think Patriot, Agent X, is going to be the next weakest, because all he does is wander around the base and leave evidence. But if we can kill his friends and delete the evidence quickly, it won't matter. So let's take over the continental US and start getting a little bit of extra cash. Then I can also compare numbers and see if, indeed, they haven't changed anything on the money front, because that is intel I desperately need to know. Let's get 10 valets.
Request the amount of this specialist you want in your lair.
And we should be
minions will
good.
always try to keep to this number.
We're paying
Your workers will
18,000 in
start to train
salaries. We
automatically.
definitely need to raise a little
They'll
bit
learn
more
faster
capital
if
here.
another minion-
And as predicted, now it wants me to start working on the casino. Checking over the salaries, I now have to pay 25,000 every 10 minutes. We want to try to make sure that much is in the bank, but it's not crazy stupid necessary. So the other thing is, this casino is way, way, way too large. I have found that I can do a lot more with a lot less with the casinos. So, for the first time, Pyro, future Pyro, let's add the speed up music. Yeah, catchy. And, let's do a little bit of redecorating at maximum speed. Okay, that wasn't a lot done this early, but that's okay. Because I don't have very many decor options. I'm going to gain $23,000 from all those sales. And 2 roulette tables are put down. It's a lot of wasted money because I'm already at the cap for my vault, but it's fine for now. And we'll sell everything here and shut this section down once we've got a little bit more established. I guess I should have kept some of those decor items, but I don't really care. I love watching the minions undo a room because they're usually smart enough to not trap themselves. And yeah, they did it successfully there. In all the times I have played this game, I've only had one minion accidentally trap themselves while deleting a room. And I'm curious what the math involved is in the coding to make that happen. Because, I mean, I know it's easy for a human to sort of work that out, but I wouldn't be able to figure out the math involved in order to code that into an AI.
Keep an eye out for incoming agents.
Alright, so we have 2 roulette tables. Let's set them to scam tourists, I guess? We'll gather money from tourists instead of weakening agents. So I do get money from doing that. Interesting. Oops. Don't disable power. Well, I guess since the tutorial wants me to weaken the agents, I'll keep those modes off. But I always prefer to have the casinos raise money, because I usually find myself in a money crunch. Okay. Will do. Z. V. V. I know I changed up the hotkeys from the default. I suppose if I'm running at capacity with my money, I should place some more items down. Let's add some more capacitors. I generally don't like them, but I have found that I tend to be a little, power hungry, so sure. Let's just add a total of 5 and we'll see what happens. If nothing else, that'll help me when I inevitably run into a power problem. Well, this is weird. The agent that was supposed to be led to an incriminating location is now leaving the field of battle? So, was that what I wanted to do? 'Cause I don't think that's what I wanted to do, game. Don't tell me you're gonna bug out on me already. Or maybe once he leaves, that'll fix it?
New main objective available.
Yep, that fixed it. Okay. Yes, the staff room. Thank you. That's desperately what I needed. Alright, so once again, we're going to not bother with a door, but I am going to put a hallway down to link.
An EGTV will fill their day with shows where the villains always win. Ideal for that quick pick-me-up.
We'll link these 2 rooms. I guess it's not really necessary linking this room to it, but I just want to for aesthetics again. There we go. Alright, so the staff room, because it is going to have our morale redoers. Alright, let's do a couple here. And then this room supposedly gives them a temporary boost. I have not found it to work all that well. However, let's put one down anyway and we'll see what happens. God. Again, just ruining my aesthetics here. Let's do that. Can I put this centered? Kind of. Alright, let's... Sure. Here. Karen, your mom doesn't have enough gold. Let's see. Big screens I don't need. The level 2s I don't need yet. Minions. Ah! The auto zones. Not the company auto zone, but the auto tagging zones. Yes, let's do that. I need to grab a few data banks, but we've got the cash. So let's expand out the laboratory, put down some data banks, and then we're going to be in good shape. I like having only 3 science devices now. Toward endgame, I'll have 2. I mean, 4. This is going to be a long series if I keep fumbling my words this badly. At the end game, I'll have 4 of each. Right now, 3 of each is going to be fine because we don't have that many scientists to go around anyway. 16 power means we're going to need more of that as well. So I'm probably going to wind up having a shutdown here in a second. So let's expand the power grid. What I should be doing is looking for the most power. So
Excellent.
let me...
Your valets are here to make sure your cover operations remain as convincing as possible.
I mean,
Don't
that's
forget about
great,
this important
but
side
hold
of
that
your empire.
thought. Let's slow down
Collect
for a
the
second.
completed side story
How do I
to
get the next
continue
power
your world
generator?
domination.
I can just get it. Okay, let's do that immediately. So, rather than this, cancel these. I don't want this. Cancel these out. Delete, cancel, 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 confirm. Okay. So now, once everyone's done building this room, let's turn on the whiteboards again. And then once we... Oh god, I'm about to hit salary and I don't have enough to cover everybody. It's not a big deal. I mean, everyone's just going to come over here and start working on their morale. And watching them like this is helpful because I need to know exactly how many more of these buildings I'm going to have to make. Or objects. It looks like we don't have too many people waiting for the morale boosters.
You can't afford to pay all of your minions.
It's alright, I got most of them. I think I had about 22 grand. So, I think we're alright. Alright, so I'm going to save up 22,000 so I can start researching the nuclear power generators because I am running out of room in my power room way too quickly. Oh, but while I'm waiting, I may as well activate the side story because that'll get me some cash and then I can use that for research purposes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It shouldn't be. Do you know what you need to do?
Carry luggage, open doors. I also play a mean game of Baccarat.
You can't play a game of Baccarat. It's fully luck-based, like... never mind.
Do you cheat? I hope so. I have no luggage, all my doors are automatic, and I don't have time for losers. And smile. Make them think there is nothing going on back here.
Exactly. If any agents come by, make sure to give them a chilly reception. Alright, so with that done...
running around your lair, you should make sure your minions still know who's in charge.
Oh good, I get to kill him finally. Alright, let's go to the morale room. Okay, let's go to this room.
With your genius selected, simply interact with a minion to order a swift execution.
Because we want to maximize the output of doing this. And so, yeah, there we go. There's so many people around here that this will help us out. Oh, I don't know what this is going to look like. Oh! Oh, God!
If you perform an execution with lots of witnesses, it's guaranteed to inspire your minions to work their hardest. Give it a go.
It sure did. Did I do that too quickly? Apparently I did it too quickly. She does a foot stomp, followed by a foot sweep, followed by icing their hands and head to the floor to suffocate them and freeze them to death at the same time. Let's see that again, shall we? Holy crap, Polar! This is what you get for being hungry. Wow.
Well done, your meaniness.
Thanks.
You have successfully managed to inspire your minions with your show of power.
Right.
Now congratulate yourself as they dispose of their co-workers' cold, lifeless bodies.
Right. Okay.
Now we'll need
Armory.
to build an armory where minions can monitor your security cameras
let's-
and your muscle minions can share their war stories.
All right. So it looks like there's only one way into my base. Nope, because that looks like an entrance into my base. Oh, wait, no, that's where they go for the submarine. Alright. What the hell? Oh, this is confusing. Okay, so here's the thing. If there's only one way for people to get into the base, then that's where you want to set up your armory, because then all of your guards are in a really convenient location. If there are multiple ways in, you want to try to find a choke point and put it there. You know what? Let's use here. Yeah. Alright, do the speed up music again, Pyro. That is an extremely expensive build, but only because, you know what, I'm gonna trim that. I'll only use one melee trainer. The melee trainers are part of one of the DLC object packages, and I don't fully know what they do, but if they temporarily increase my minions' punching power, then fair enough. It'll be helpful. So this is not exactly how I want the room. Eventually, we're going to have guard tables, and our minions, our guards, will just be able to sit there. This seems like the closest choke point I've got in the base. And even though it's a little scary to do this, to have it completely open with no doors, I think that'll be for the best, because anyone who walks by will just immediately be flagged to die, and everything should work out well.
Place 2 security cameras in your corridors.
Yeah, you got it.
Each camera has a limited view, shown while building.
Do I have the 360 camera yet? Yes, I do. Okay, that's helpful. Let's put the 360 camera, a 360 camera. That's not good. Alright, give me a hot minute to take care of this. Alright, I've got more objects for my casino now as well, so we're gonna do a little bit of work here. Okay. So I'm already thinking ahead that maybe I should convert this to a guard room anyway. I need to know how the agents are getting in first before I fully commit to it, but at least in my other runs, I was able to have 2 or 3 guard tables and everything still worked out okay. So if I have one guard room here with a rest room, not a rest room, but like a break room for my military minions here, and my valets for that matter, then I can also use this as a separate choke point and hopefully be able to control any invaders easily. I still won't be able to fully test any of that for now, and certainly we can't afford any super large changes. For now, I think we're okay as is, but once we start getting super agents and we start getting more tools to work with, I'm going to need to start being a little bit more forward-thinking with my choke points. Wow, I only just noticed the fact that the guard table is my next objective. Good job, me. Good job, Pyro. Alright, what is this doing? I guess it's just training, but it's taking so long. Oh, there we go. Melee trainer. Deals increased melee damage. Oh, it's just permanent? It's just a permanent status? Okay. Well, that is really helpful. Alright, so I think I can cram a guard table in here for now. Yeah, not Not great. I wish I had more room there, but...
We'll use these tables as waiting points to be able to quickly react to agents spotted by your security cameras.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, and then let's move this table over here next to the heater. I mean, because otherwise I'd have to... Yeah, that'd be too much cramming it in there. Alright. So, this should work for now. We don't have enough guards to justify adding another table closer to the casino, but I also don't think it's fully necessary yet until we start getting a ton of jerks who are going to be wandering around. And it doesn't seem like being cold is causing me any immediate problems. Oh, maybe that's it? Maybe it slows down the training? And if the training takes that long, that will be a problem. Let's go ahead and add a heater here. It blocks the camera, but obviously not really, so that's fine. Okay, so where are these agents that I need to deal with? I don't even see them. They'll probably be tagged with stars once they spawn in. Oh god, they are in my money. Okay, well, let's just...
And kill them.
Oh, my gosh, I forgot about disguises.
An intruder, moving.
I'm used to Emma being able to see through the disguises. I don't know if Frost will be able to. Oh yeah, Frost does. Okay. It may be less that she sees through them, and it may be more that they want to attack her when they see her. But let's see. Let's get her over here and... Yeah, they just immediately drop the disguise when she gets close. Or she sees through them, which is entirely possible.
This will go poorly for you.
As long as it works, as long as I know I can get Frost over there to get rid of any disguises, then that's good. Looks like I'm invincible for now. That's gonna not stay for very long, but yeah. I'm recovering my health while I'm still in tutorial land. Come on, guys, take her out. How the hell is she still alive? Thank you.
What I need is a strong right hand. A devious intellect, worthy of helping me on my quest for world domination.
What about me, boss?
You are not strong. You are barely even an intellect.
Burn.
No. There are plenty of criminal masterminds out there in the world. Let us get one on the payroll.
Alright, so since she can at least break disguises, I'm gonna post Polar right here if there's nothing else to do. That way, anyone who's coming into or leaving the base is going to get their disguise ripped off, and that should trigger something to happen. So, now, okay. So, I know who I'm doing here. Quick story. The first time I played the game, I accidentally killed Jubei because I didn't realize that's how it worked. And then the second time I've run through the game, I wanted to get all the female henchmen, so I wound up killing Jubei. So this time, I'm gonna recruit Jubei from the start, and hopefully no one gets upset at me again. So let's recruit the swordsman.
Side story begun.
No cutscene there, but we have a mission to do. I suppose I'll read it. No, I won't, because I am out of time for this episode. We will get Jubei as soon as we start in the next one, and our quest for taking over the world will pretty much be going from there. Certainly, because supposedly I'm still in the tutorial. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.